fact of having such a large number of universities from all over the world gives a very broad and interesting view of how higher education is evolving in all the different countries and all the different cultures. So the role of GUNi should be preserved because it's a unique possibility to understand the role that higher education is doing in different societies.
I think it's important to reflect synergies between science, technology and humanities. Despite the epistemological division of knowledges in these three main areas could be very useful for the particular advance of very specific topics. In fact, problems used to be much more global or completely global. All problems include technological solutions, scientific research, and humanistic approach to decide to which extent and in which cases we should apply these solutions.
Science needs to look at humanities to decide where it wants to improve, what are the problems it wants to approach.
We advance knowledge as all others do, and once this is recognized by the universities, I think we can see a way forward for the humanities.
GUNi is a case study of a successful practice in the promotion of development in society through knowledge creation and propagation.
The robotics community is very, very interested in joining efforts with humanists, with lawyers, with philosophers, with ethicists, with artists also, in order to delineate different possible scenarios for the future, see the pros and cons of each scenario, and settle guidelines for research to develop robots that are more useful for the entire society.
Multiculturality, autonomy, co-government, and the main missions of the universities in the region. So we can say that GUNi is very important in terms of this networking knowledge production. If we don't have these kind of networks, we cannot do a collaborative research, join with partners, hear the different stakeholders and all over the world. And of course, interchange knowledge, skills, learn in terms of the African experience, Arab experience, Asian experience, and Latin American or European experience.
This conference and the report resulting from this conference that will be available in 2019 will be the opportunity to put together the impressions, the perceptions, the different visions of experts, of professionals of higher education that are concerned with the present situation where the separation among the different cultures that structure the research in the different areas is not the best way to solve the complex projects and problems that the society is presenting to us.
I think it's really important that that there is just first a recognition that Western paradigms excludes a lot of indigenous and kind of other ways of knowing and being in the world, and indigenous studies indigenous studies offers a lot of tools for doing that.
University started as humanities and law, medicine, and theology, philosophy is the core business of the university, but the humanities are in particular trouble in the public perception. The humanities are really very low status, very bad public image. So again, reconsider. This is really the heart and core of our cultures, of our sense of identity, or of self-understanding. Incredibly important, critical tools to make us citizens for the 21st century. So our participation with a higher degree of quality in the public appreciation of the universities in general, the humanities in particular.
We need to reflect on synergies between humanities, science and technologies, because we have a very fragmented knowledge system, not only in universities but also in other fields of knowledge production, even at school or perhaps at high school. So we are losing the possibility to think together the problems and the challenges of our times, because even the tools for thinking, concepts, experience, are getting more and more fragmented. So we need to find the ways to get these possibilities back.
Maybe science and technology can become humanized as well. They can learn from the humanities in terms of subtlety, in terms of contextualization, in terms of values, norms, in terms of understanding the complexity of the human personality. So mutual respect, but working together insofar as the university as a knowledge production unit has to compete with knowledge being produced elsewhere, in society, in corporations, in activism, in the creative industry.
GUNi has started a new line of action on the role of humanities in higher education in general, and the idea of promoting synergies between science, technology and the humanities. In fact, we think that the world is facing major and big challenges, and we think that social sciences and humanities play a key role on trying to solve these problems, also connecting humanities, science and technology.